All right, hello everyone, it's Ferric, and welcome to day 67 of the Wizard101 on a budget solo walkthrough series. Now, last episode, we made an amazing pet. The war pet was completed. It turned out pretty much as well as it could have. The only way this could have been better is if it got spell defying instead of fairy, and I could have socketed a selfish talent to get it the absolute highest resist talents. But this is still perfect considering we didn't have to try very hard at all for this pet. We didn't use any specific pet method. We literally just hatched with the kiosk a couple times and got this pet, and it's honestly amazing. This is going to help us out with Crocopatra coming up. It's going to help us out with Rattlebones. It's going to help us out with Corporal Tennyson in the future, and it might even be useful for other solo battles. We'll see. Anyways, for those of you watching this on YouTube, I do stream this live at twitch.tv/ferric every single day of the week except Friday. Yesterday I did take a day off, which I guess that also gives me time where I don't have to upload the Thursday episode on Friday if I don't have time, because yesterday I was a little bit busy. In fact, I was spending a lot of time farming yesterday. We're gonna get into that later on after the episode. For those of you who are watching on stream, once we get to the storm episode, I'm gonna talk about a lot of stuff. Anyways, I have 122 energy. Let's first of all go ahead and check our couch potatoes. Another thing that happened was we got shadow magic, so we'll see that for the first time today. I won't be using shadow strike today because I don't really need the pierce for this battle or anything, but I will show you the shadow in a little bit. But for now, let's go to our red barn farm, and we still are working on. So as soon as we finish that other pet, we immediately started working on a new pet, which is the Decathlon pet. So I don't remember what stage my couch potatoes are. Okay, so alright, actually, okay, so they're on their way to Elder, so I believed in tomorrow's episode they should be Elder by the beginning. And again, so the King Parsley's here. I'm gonna let it die as I always do. I always let the King Parsley die. But yeah, last time I took care of the couch potatoes and it was one episode away from getting to Elder. They ended up, half of them, a few of them over here weren't Elder, which is the reason why I put that King Parsley there, because having just one makes it out of range. So I guess I think you still should be fine if you have just one. Maybe this one's just a little bit too far away. Maybe if you plant yours off to the side, maybe plant it a little bit closer. But honestly, if you can get more than one King Parsley, that's probably the better way to go, because King Parsley themselves, in my opinion, are completely useless plants other than for couch potatoes. If you want, the reason why people use King Parsley is for amber, but they're just not good for amber, so in my opinion. Oh yeah, can I full screen? My bad. Oops, I forgot to do that. Thank you for reminding me. This is why I should read chat more often, so I can actually remember these things. I apologize, but good thing we caught it this early on. But let's get out of here now. Okay, so yeah, so we made Baby Boomer last time, and of course that's the pet name we're gonna stick with. But here we're making a Decathlon pet, and it got Frozen Kraken trained and Fairy Friend right off the bat, which is really good. And we're gonna go ahead and do another hatch. I said I want to do at least 2 hatches, but if the talent pool looks really nice, so I got at least 5 of the talents to transfer over. If the pool if I get another at least 3 talents, I might just full send it straight up to Mega, and we make the entire Decathlon pet in literally just 2 hatches. So we'll see how it goes. Let's go to Aegon or Aegon or however you say his name, to get here fast. So, anyways, I have Mature Boomer. Oh, just not Baby Boomer. You just have Boomer on your pet. I was gonna go with Boomer, but I had to put the baby at the beginning. So, but anyways. I hope y'all had an amazing holiday yesterday. I know a lot of people celebrate Christmas, whether it's religiously or just as a cultural thing. Because I know not everyone that celebrates Christmas does it for religious reasons. I don't celebrate Christmas, but I hope everyone had a great holiday yesterday. I know presents is getting presents is one of the traditions of it, I guess. So I hope everyone got some nice presents. Hope you spent time with your family while staying safe as well, because unfortunately we're still in rough times right now. But I hope yesterday was an amazing day for everyone. So anyways, I believe the pet energizing battery and frozen kraken. That's the easiest way to find this specific pet. And I forgot the name. Ooh, wait, hold on. I'm actually really low on gold, so I actually have to sell some treasure cards before I can do any of this. So let me go ahead and mark a location. Let's go to the commons. You got a $20 Kroger jewel yesterday? Hey. What Kroger jewel is on for this month right now? I know, like, you don't have to redeem the card right away, and then it depends on when you redeem the card, but what is the current month's Kroger jewel? After 20 years of Christmas and birthdays just feel like normal days. Oh, okay. Unlucky. What did y'all get? Yeah, I am interested though. What did y'all get for presents yesterday? All right, let me just. Okay, I have a ton of gear that I can sell. So I was gonna sell treasure cards, but I have all this gear, so I should be fine. I also decreased the size of the UI. I don't know about you. I really like when it's really small like this because it makes it easier to quickly sell things like this, and like it's just a little bit easier on the eyes in my opinion, because then I get to see more of the game. Even these things all the way like in the corners, they're not like taking up too much of the screen. So I don't know if, do I have it on the smallest? Yeah, I have it on the smallest, I think. Yeah, micro is I have it on the smallest right now. Maybe I'll turn it up for the like, so I'll turn it up to huge for when I get to like certain like solo battles, because that like in those things, like what people really want to see are the exact cards I'm using. So in those situations I'll actually turn it up to max, so we'll see how that works out. I feel like everyone else plays on like the normal UI, so this does look a little like a lot different actually, not just a little bit different, but anyways. Let me go ahead and quick sell whatever other stuff I have. Baffle, what's this? Sell survival. None of these are useful for me, and I mean these things, I'm not doing pet derby anytime soon. Unless they like bring back pet derby in a way, which I just don't see that happening. I'm not gonna keep any of the pet derby jewels. Once again, I do have to keep the bitrate low because again, I'm uploading a video right before this happens. So episode 66 is being uploaded right now, but anyways, I should have enough gold now. Yeah, 240. Ooh, wow. I had a lot of gold saved up, or I had a lot of gear saved up to sell for gold, because I was at what, 74,000. Now I'm at 243. Blah, I can't freaking talk today, dude. 242,000. Okay, anyways, so I forgot what pet I hatched with exactly. Does anyone remember? It was a life ghoul, but let me see if I can remember the name. Mr. Harry. I had to go quite far down. Oh my goodness.
Merry late Christmas.
Gooey Mint later. Thanks for the $10.
Stay long because I'm only at EP 14 and do not want spoilers. Felt like I should give something to you for giving me awesome vibes in each episode. Heart.
Hey man, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I'm glad you're enjoying the series, man. Happy holidays to you as well. Hope you had a great day yesterday. Hope you're safe. And yeah, I totally understand that. I'm gonna try not to. I'm not gonna talk about a whole lot of stuff right now while you're here, but episode 14. What was I doing back in episode? I wonder what I was doing, but I hope you enjoyed the series. I do recommend, if you're in episode 14, because I haven't really been doing the highlights things. I recommend watching it at 1.5 times speed. I actually watched one of my episodes at 1.5 speed, and you can actually understand what I'm saying pretty easily. So that might be a good way to catch up without having to, if you do want to catch up. Although I should really make those highlights, the highlight things, because like I call them highlights, but they're really just, you know, me only showing like the super important parts, cutting past like, you know, the random battles. But I don't know, we'll see. But thank you very much for the $10 donation, man. Trying to do my best to make this series as enjoyable as possible to watch, man. But yeah, thank you very much. Harry Potter, thank you so much for the 200 cheers as well. But yeah, anyways, I guess spoiler time is about to happen now, so I guess if you want to watch the episode, you can do that, or if you want to stay, you can stay as well. So but yeah, Harry Potter, thank you all as well for the 200 cheers, man. Really appreciate it. Okay, so anyways, does anyone remember, so what was the which the UI size didn't affect cards? I mean, it would be cool if you could like adjust manually each individual piece of the UI that you could change, but yeah. Okay, I'm trying to remember the name. I don't remember what it was. I might recognize it if I get close. Was it Leo? Ralph? Oh, it was Ralph. Okay. I'm not sure because okay, Ralph. Okay, this is a pet that I hatched with. So yeah, frozen crack. So okay, this is one thing that I noticed, by the way, y'all. And I don't know if actually I can't say that I noticed it because I think someone told me, but the frozen kraken trained, it does not follow the same rules as all the other pet towns. So the frozen kraken trained can be in any random part of the town pool. So you can, as you can see on his town pool, it shows it way up here, but for me it shows it all the way at the bottom. So it doesn't follow any rules. So that can make it kind of hard to tell like where the talent pool is looking like. It's always at the bottom? Oh, really? Oh, okay. Never mind. So it's always at bottom until you unlock it. I got you. Okay. All right, cool. Well, learning things from chat. Again, this is why I stream this. If I didn't stream this, I would not be able to know half this stuff. We would not be able to learn half this stuff together. So it's really good that I stream it. Maybe I should always stream this. Why are Eric videos on YouTube? I'm assuming you mean the Death Wizard that I sold stuff on, and that's because I'm saving those videos for after I sold on Michael Silverflame, because I want a video like after I do it on Michael Silverflame, or yeah, after I do it on Michael Silverflame, I upload the video, but then I upload another video where I show how I came up with the strategy for that. And I'm only doing that for a Death Wizard because this is the first time I'm ever selling the game. For future wizards, I won't really do that.
I'll take your advice. EP 14 is in Mushu. See you again once I catch up. Heart, heart, heart.
Oh man, you didn't have to do that another $3, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. But yeah, okay, episode 14, I was in Mushu. Wow, I was in Mushu in episode 14. Dang, dude. I've really slowed down with this series, haven't I? But man, thank you so much for the $3 donation. And yeah, I'll see you again as well. I'll be looking forward to seeing you in chat once you catch up. Yeah, glad you're enjoying the series, man, and thank you once again. Okay, so Ralph is a pet I hatch with 75,000 gold. It's gonna be another 24,000 to hatch, so about 100,000 gold to hatch. Again, pretty expensive, a little bit harder to do since I only have one wizard, so I can't really farm gold that easily. But with how fast I'm questing, I do get a lot of gold from gear drops, so it actually works out quite well for me. So does this mean you're doing balance? Yeah, I'm definitely going to be doing balance decathlon for sure, 100%. I'm not going to have frozen kraken for this decathlon because there's no way I'm going to be able to train pets fast enough with only one wizard on this account. That's another thing. But yeah, okay, wait. Ooh, the talents didn't really change that much. What I'm hoping is that, okay, wait, hold on, here's the thing. Okay, this is actually fair. So actually, never mind. So 1, 2, there's only 3 talents left from the original Bloodbat. So this right here is Frozen Kraken, because I guess that's always at the bottom. So this uncommon right here, it has to be Fairy Friend, because if there's only Fairy Friend got lost in the pool, and it's between a rare and an epic and an ultra rare talent, right here it's between a rare and ultra. So this is 100% Fairy Friend. This is not from the Bloodbat, but these two are likely still from the Bloodbat. This common is likely still from the Bloodbat, but that's only 3 more talents left. I mean, I don't know. We'll see what it gets. If it gets 2 different talents, then I might just want to full send it. I don't know. Actually, no. I should play it safe. I have plenty of gold, and I'm not really spending gold on anything, so I should play it safe. I'll just train this pet to adult, and we'll do 1 more hatch. And then after that, we'll train a pet straight up to... Does anyone know when exactly the next the balanced decathlon's happening? All right, we have Frozen Kraken right away again, so that's pretty good. A month from now, approximately. Okay. Well, it's probably a little less than a month now because it's been like, what, a week since the last decathlon ended? And Fairy Friend. Okay, so I got the same exact 2 talents. It's usually mid-month. Okay, so I have plenty of time because if you think about it, next pet I train, I'm going to be able to get that to pretty much Ancient right away. Not exactly to Ancient, but pretty much to Ancient. And then after that, it only takes like a week or 2 weeks max to get a pet up to Mega. So I should be fine. I don't need to rush it. 3 hatches is the bare minimum that I usually recommend anyways, if you do want to really like full send a pet without fully copying it. So anyways, let's equip our gear and let's get back to Chrysalis. Although, like, is there anything I can spend my energy on that's not gonna waste time? Nah, there really isn't. So 58 energy doesn't matter. It's fine. It's okay. We're all good. Missed yesterday's episode. So I didn't stream an episode yesterday. I stream every single day of the week except for Fridays. So if you missed something on Fridays, you really didn't miss anything. If you did miss something, it was Thursday's episode. And Thursday's episode, we got Shadow Magic and we made this pet right here. So that video will be uploaded later today if you did miss it on YouTube. So, but anyways, once again, gear setup, Waterworks hat, House of Scales robe, Tartarus Poseidon boots, Headmaster's Doomstaff or Skyrim Hasta, whichever one you want to use, Blade of the Fell Titan from Cronus, Black Tear of the Wicked from Lower Zigzag, Alpha and Omega Ring from Gladiator Democaris, and triple double Mighty, actually not Mighty, but you know, Mighty should be what you socket, Max Stat 2.0 pet, mount doesn't matter, and then House of Scales Belosh deck. Anyways, without further ado, let's get on with the episode, the main part of the episode, questing in Chrysalis. So last time we did get to the Eclipse Tower or whatever it's called, and we got Shadow Magic for the first time. So as soon as I get into a battle today, we'll be able to see the Shadow Gauge for the first time. You ready for Darkmoor? I am ready for Darkmoor. So again, Darkmoor is also coming up very soon. I'm level 96. The thing is, like, oh my goodness, I forgot to do trivia again. I missed out on a total of like 400 crowns. So at this point, so since I started this series again, I've missed out on basically one pack. So, dude, I don't even, because I know next week is apparently going to be the Spiral Showcase where I get another free Professor's pack, but the problem is I don't think I'm going to be able to get the maxed, might not be able to get the Professor's Horde pack by the time I hit level 100 and get to Darkmoor. So, I don't know. But anyways, let's move forward. It'll be fun determining strategies. Yeah, for sure. It's a little frustrating, but it's also fun at the same time, because then, like, it seems like almost impossible, or that, like, you know, things are going really poorly right off the bat. Then once we actually get it done, it just feels so good. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. When I was doing Darkmoor that day, when I couldn't figure out a Shane Von Shane strategy for hours, I was like, dude, is this even a possible battle to do? I feel like I totally underestimated this battle, which I really did. I totally underestimated it. But then I ended up, like, realizing that, wow, the most damage that I'm taking is from him, and I can stop so much of it just by not using blades. So.
Restoring to life what Morganthe once changed to inert crystal.
With Bastion restored to its ancient glory, perhaps it can once again serve.
Can you talk about Chrysalis' music for a second? Yeah, Chrysalis' music is really, really nice.
You are a joy. Head back to Bastion and see.
All right, back to Bastion. Ooh, I got some nice XP from that quest. Okay. Twitch isn't letting me sub. I have money to spend. I can't. Oh man, I mean that's okay. I'm not sure why though. Like what exactly does it show when you try to sub? If you're a Storm, just steal Shane's blades. True. How long to finish Chrysalis? I mean, okay, how many episodes have I been on Chrysalis for? Is this the 4th or 5th episode of Chrysalis?
King Ulrich Fatesailor.
About 6 to 7 years, true. Yo, what's up, Brimclover? Welcome to the stream. You should get to 100% by the time you get Professor. I mean, we'll see. We're gonna get to 97 today, maybe even close to 98. So, I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, what day of the? It's Saturday, right? Yeah, it's literally Saturday.
So many lost kings.
The event doesn't even start by Tuesday. I might even be level 100 by Tuesday. I don't know. We'll see. I click subscribe and all it shows is your emotes. I think you have to like scroll down or something to actually see the subscription thing. When I realized you can just take battles slowly, soloing became super easy. Yeah, that is true. Like, the thing you need to understand about soloing, you're not speedrunning the game.
The Council of Light, but
You shouldn't try to speedrun the game when you're soloing. In fact, the best way to solo is by taking the most amount of time as possible. That's true for most solo battles, not all solos. Like, for example, some solo battles, you're just gonna be timed on a little bit. Like, Rasputin, you have a 30 round timer, which, honestly, that's plenty of time. like that's more than enough time to take him out on any wizard for that matter. But for battles like Yevgeny though, you have way less than that. You like every round of Yevgeny is super important. I'm not sure how I do that on schools where I cannot take out Yevgeny before he does his A-bomb cheat. Because, like, the thing is, it's hard to do a resist strategy. Even if you go immune, even if you somehow manage to go immune to Myth, Ice, and Death at level 100 somehow, and you use a Brace, they're still going to have 30% Pierce on you. Because I think the most you'll be able to get to is, like, 20% above immune if you include the Brace. So like you'll be immune and then you'll have that 20% Brace, but they'll still have 35, like you'll only have 65 resist to their to whatever they're using. So because they all have 55% base Pierce, which is kind of crazy. But we'll see how it goes. For Yevgeny, I'd say Life is the easiest to solo Yevgeny because actually, I feel like a lot of schools. So Life is easy. I feel like Fire might be good. Actually, yeah, Fire is probably pretty good at soloing Yevgeny. Because again, you can single hit Yevgeny. Yeah, Fire would be good. Life would be good. I think Storm would be good because yeah, he boosts Storm. Although Storm like might still die though, because like Storm has the lowest health, so Storm might be. Of all the schools that can boost on Yevgeny, Storm might be the hardest because of the low health. I feel like the hardest school to solo Yevgeny though is probably going to be Ice or Myth. Those are going to be the two hardest. Because he resists both those schools. He resists Death, Balance, or sorry, Death, Myth, and Ice, because those are the cheat moves he uses. Those are the schools that he uses his cheat moves on, so those are the schools he has resist for. And Myth might just be hardest because you have the lowest amount of health for a school that you resist. Okay, wow, I pulled 0 blade, that's unlucky. Probably depends. How much time do you estimate it'll take you to solo Graveyard? Well, I did the math. If I don't die even once, which is gonna be kind of unlikely, if I don't die even once, then it takes, I believe it takes under 3 hours to do the whole thing. Like, maybe even, like, under 2 hours. Because I think, actually, maybe even less than that. Actually, no, sorry. It takes, like, just over an hour to solo all of Graveyard. Just a little bit over an hour. But the problem is, so here's the thing. When I soloed Graveyard last time, it took me 3 hours to do Yevgeny. To finally do Yevgeny, it took me 3.5 hours to do Shane Von Shane. And then it took me like, I believe 30 minutes to do Malistaire. Dude, I did not pull, are you kidding me? Wow. I did not think it was possible, mathematically, to not pull Blades by turn 2, at least. But, I mean, honestly, I'm probably just going to crit on them and take them out, so I'm just going to Scarecrow. That might have been a dumb idea what I just did there, because I just realized 3,600 health. That's a lot of health to slim your deck. Nah, I don't, well, see, if I carry less blades, and there's even less likely that I'm going to actually pull blades, so. This deck, it's still like the best deck that I can have, because remember, I now need to prepare my deck for things that could make it so that I can't kill. Like if I just have the absolute bare bones deck, then I'll have to end up using TCs more often if things go wrong, and the battles will end up taking longer. With this deck, if things do go wrong, I don't have to reshuffle or wait like for a ton of pips or like those kinds of things. Like that was just unlucky that I didn't pull blades. That was just very, very like the mathematical odds on that were very, very low. I guarantee you that. People still play this? Yeah, dude, a lot of people still play this game. I think it's a pretty good game. Do you think you'll split up the Darkmoor episode, or do a 6-hour stream? So what's probably gonna happen with Darkmoor is what happens on those days where I do multiple like solos. Like how did Waterix and Zigzag on one day? How did Shibalba and Tartarus on one day? So what I'm gonna end up doing is probably do a super long stream, so it might even be a full 12 hours. But the thing is, Darkmoor's part 1 and 2 aren't, like, part 1 is very short. Part 2 can be kind of long, like maybe like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. And then part 3 can take long if I start failing a lot. But I can do like a super long stream and then split it up into like different videos. That's what I was thinking. But if it takes me 12 hours, I'll do a 12-hour stream. The thing is, that solo graveyard stream that I did, it took 8 hours to do in total. But remember, it took me forever to figure out this chain von chain strategy, so I'm gonna shave off like 2.5 hours off of that, just off of chain von chain, because the chain von chain strategy that I came up with is relatively consistent. It all comes down to how much I fail on Yevgeny, because Yevgeny is like probably the most RNG out of the 3 battles. Also the toughest out of the 3 battles. We'll see though. How are you gonna solo Shane? Well, Shane is probably like the second easiest battle in Graveyard. It's actually not that bad. At least on a death. So on other schools, I feel like Shane von Shane might be the hardest battle, but on a death, it's probably it's not the easiest. It's the second, because Malster is the easiest fight. Malster is a super easy fight. His cheats are like so manageable, and like he just doesn't do that much damage to you. No, so Yevgeny, the reason why Yevgeny is so bad is because he has 2 separate cheat cycles. 2 separate damage cheat cycles. So he has his main one and then his secondary one. And he does different things. And they're also like, they're not the same length, his cheat cycles. So like, and because of that, like sometimes like 2 rounds in a row, you'll get hit with a ton of damage. Sometimes you'll get hit every couple rounds. So there's no way you can really like shield to prevent it either. Because first of all, they have a cheat. They have cheats where they remove all shields, and it's just really hard to like the way everything is staggered out. It just makes it like really difficult to do that.
Good luck, Ferric, my man. Happy holidays. Thank you for all your content. I have played this game for about 12 years now, and every episode and stream I learn something new. Hope you're well and looking forward to the new year.
Celibra, I hope I said that right, by the way. Thank you so much for the $15, man. I'm doing well right now. I hope you're doing well as well. Definitely looking forward to the new year as well. It'll just be nice to move on to 2021. I know it probably won't change like a lot of things, but obviously we're still hoping for a good change. But I'm gonna keep on trying to make content again. Like so far, I think I've been doing like at least I don't know how good the content's been, but I know that I've been trying to, you know, stay consistent with it, and so far it's been working out pretty well. I streamed like 6 days last week. I hope to stream another 6 days this week, and then 6 the next week as well. Also hope to get videos out at least 5-6 days a week. But I'm glad you're enjoying the content. Again, thank you everyone for supporting me. Thank you Silver for the $15. And I'll try my best. And I'll try to make it better every day. What if you just glass cannons so hard, like just blade up, no shields, and hit? Well, I mean, the thing is, like, you still need some baseline of resist in the Yevgeny battle. And wait, I'm assuming by glass cannon you mean the Yevgeny battle, right? But like, the thing is, you still need some resist, because from Yevgeny, like from the cheats, you're 100% guaranteed to take full damage. There's no way you can resist it at all. Because he has 55 base pierce, and he puts up a plus 25% pierce bubble as well before he does his cheat hit. But the thing is, that resist still, you're not at 0% resist when it comes to the minions. The minions will still do a ton of damage to you if you don't have resist. So you need to have some resist, I think. Oh wow, I goofed. I used the wrong feint. I forgot to enchant my feint. That was my bad. What is it, 4 days till? 4 days till with Darkmoor, basically. Or not till Darkmoor necessarily, but 4 days till I get to like the really hard, tough battles. Are you gonna use a ward pet for Darkmoor? I'm not gonna use it for Darkmoor. It's, first of all, if I use it for anything in Darkmoor, I'll probably use it for the Aphrodite battle, but for the other battles, a ward pet doesn't help at all. First of all, it has life ward, and has Life Ward and Storm Ward, which are not going to be helpful at all for the Yevgeny battle. The only ward that's helpful for the Yevgeny is Death Ward. So, and the death cheat cycle happens at the end anyways. And for that battle, if you get to the death cheat cycle, you're not going to win the battle. It's just not going to happen. The death cheat cycle is where he starts using 75 feints on you all the time. So, and you're just not going to survive. If you don't beat that battle by the death cheat cycle, you're just going to lose. So, I'm not going to use the ward pet for Darkmoor, at least for the main battles in Graveyard. I might use it for Aphrodite though, because for Aphrodite, you're not really, like, you're just spamming drains and stuff like that all the time, so. But yeah. What should we do first, Rattlebones or Darkmoor? So I have to do Rattlebones before I do Darkmoor, because I need the Rattlebones gear to be able to survive in Darkmoor, because the Rattlebones gear, it's a significant upgrade to Zigzag Robe. I get way more resist, I lose a little bit of damage, but I gain way more health, I have power pips, I have a lot more crit from it as well, and having more crit is important in Darkmoor, because it increases the, because with the old update, like with the update before this crit update, I'd say Darkmoor is actually easier to solo. Well, actually, okay, it was easier and harder. So it was harder because if you get crit on, there's a better chance that you're gonna die. But they didn't crit too often. I'm not gonna say they barely crit, but they didn't crit that often. But the thing is, your crits did double. Now your crits will never actually do double, so you need to make sure they don't block a single one of your crits. Before, you could get away with them blocking one of your crits, and their crit block chance wasn't too high either. At least for the Yevgeny battle. But we'll see. Does Death need Croc Hat, or is it only Fire and Ice? So Croc Hat is the best hat for every school except Storm and Myth, and maybe Fire. I'm not exactly sure what it is with Fire, but I know with Myth you lose like more than, I think you lose 3% Pierce with the Myth hat, so Darkmoor is just the best for Myth, and for Storm, Darkmoor is just always going to be the best. But for pretty much every other school, I think the Croc Hat is like, it gives like 1 more resist, 1 more damage, 1 less Pierce. And I mean, it really doesn't matter which one you use. They're both very, very good. But because I'm soloing, every single school that I'm going to solo on this account, by the way, I'm going to have to go in with Croc Hat and Bone Smasher Robe, because those are just the best 2 pieces of gear you can have going into Darkmoor. Like, even for Storm, like, I'm going to have to use the Bone Smasher Robe and the Croc Hat. But then the difference is on Storm, I'm going to have to actually farm Darkmoor, because I need the Darkmoor gear on Storm. It's just the best gear. The wand? No, the wand I don't think is useful for PvE. Because damage is definitely more useful than Pierce. Because you can already get a decent amount of Pierce, but the thing is, Pierce is mainly for, like, when minions or bosses, like, shield, which, I mean, usually your deck is set up to avoid when bosses shield or shield and stuff like that. So I don't really think Pierce is that useful of a stat, because you have to sacrifice damage to get crazy high Pierce. And besides, you can get 20 Pierce for free. Like, you get 6% from your jewels, from each of your jewels, and you can have up to 3 jewels, 3 Pierce jewels. So you have 18% for free. Every school has 18% free Pierce, plus 2%. The Morganthe amulets, they give 2% Pierce. So every school is guaranteed 20% Pierce. So, but yeah. Which one are you gonna use for death? I'm gonna still stick with my Headmaster staff, or Skyrim Hasta, whichever one. Like, I just got the Headmaster staff and I'll just use it. But yeah, Skyrim Hasta is the best one to use if you're not like, if you don't want to spend money on packs. There's no point in farming for any wand, because you're gonna get a really nice wand at level 115 for crafting anyways. So I'd say stick with Skyrim Hasta until 115. Wands, the only way you're going to improve significantly from them is if you use a pack wand, which I'm not going to try to open a pack wand on this series, because first of all, I'm trying to avoid pack gear whenever I can. So like, the only reason I'm even going for these boots is because I think they're like very much necessary for soloing, but otherwise, even if I had the ability to buy something that was like, you know, let's say 2,000 crowns for like a wand, where it's not even like I have to spend money on a pack, it's like a guaranteed drop, 2,000 crowns on a wand, I still probably wouldn't get it, because I want to try to use the gear that's given as like farm farmable, like, you know, someone drops it, or something that you can craft, or something that you can buy from the bazaar. Looks like we got another vote for balance. How you doing, Oxygen? Welcome to the stream. After reaching level 90, can I get decent death and myth resist gear for my fire wizard? I'm currently high level 88. Oh, so you want death and myth resist on a fire wizard? I mean, you can craft the... So you can't get both death and myth resist with the crafted ring. You can get either death or myth resist just by crafting... There's level 98 rings in chrysalis that give set resist to one school. You could craft those for death and myth. Okay, I have to defeat Flame Leg specifically. So let me try to get those. Hello? 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 What was that? I like that idea. I feel like we shouldn't... Yeah, exactly. But the thing is, for these pair of boots, I feel like they are probably like necessary to have, and they're also not the most difficult things to get. Like, if anything, the easiest thing to get from a pack is like a pair of boots from the Professor's Horde pack. But even that can be hard though sometimes, and because I haven't been good with trivia, I might only be able to open like 4 of them, because I'll have 1,200 crowns guaranteed in 4 days. But if I'm already like Darkmoor ready in 4 days, and I like, you know, Pet Promenade or whatever Spiral Showcase for the extra Professor Horde pack isn't out, I'm only gonna have 4 packs. So I'll have 1,200, so I'll be able to open 3 from my crowns that I've saved up, and I'll be able to open 1 free pack that I have from King's Isle, the one that they gave everyone a while back. What school is Bone Smasher robe good for? Bone Smasher is good for every school except Fire and Storm. I mean, it's still good for Fire, but the thing is, like, you lose so much accuracy that you'll probably be better off using the Darkmoor one. Although there was talks about, like, you know, like some people were saying that King's Isle might nerf Darkmoor gear in the future, maybe. So I'm not 100% sure. Like, I mean, for now, definitely Darkmoor you should be using for Storm and Fire. You just, because those are the schools with 2 lowest accuracies, so you kind of need all that accuracy from the robe. Like the Storm robe gives 25 accuracy. Like, what? It's still the best robe even at max. Although, like, I think some people like try to use Dragoon robe for PvP sometimes. I don't know. I wonder if they're gonna nerf Jade gear. I don't think they're gonna nerf Jade gear specifically, but they might add like resist caps in PvP. So like, they'll indirectly nerf Jade gear, because they'll nerf all gear that has like super high resist, because they're gonna add like some sort of resist cap, or they're gonna change the way resist works in the game. Like, instead of, oh, please tell me I got, oh, dang it, man, that flame like just barely got away. Heard they're gonna turn resist into raiding? Yeah, maybe, yeah. It is possible. Man, I bet stream lagging again. I think it was lagging there for a second. Low FPS. I mean, I have to turn the bitrate down again, which is unfortunate, but... Just about the Clockwork Gauntlet bundle, so I have 2% Pierce Mount and a very sick dungeon to run for hours on end. They need to nerf ice gear? Maybe, yeah. I feel like at lower levels, though, it's not even the ice gear that's OP, because like the ice gear is very balanced at lower levels. At lower levels, it's just that they end up using like this bundle gear that's crazy and gives a lot of damage. Is ladder PvP still popular, or is it one certain level range of PvP still popular? Well, so max level is always going to be the most popular level of PvP, because there's going to be more people that do PvP because there's nothing left to do in the game, rather than people leveling to a specific level to do PvP. So 140 is still the most popular range, but people do PvP at other levels now, and they've now tiered it off into like different tiers, so that like there's one specific level at a tier that you should be. So like in a way they have like made it so that there's different tiers you can PvP at, but now they're also like kind of reverting it in a way where they make it so that like you can only like, they're gonna add like a level mismatch thing where someone that's level 60, they'll get a prompt now when they match up against level 90, which I personally don't like, because if there's too many different level ranges, then it's gonna be harder to find matches. You're gonna face a lot of the same people. But and like the thing is, like a lot of the people that are level 60, for whatever reason, they're gonna stay at level 60 if they introduce this, which I personally think there's no point in staying at level 60 anymore. I think before, like, and the whole reason why people stayed at it originally was because that's the lowest level you get Waterworks gear at, and Waterworks is pretty much like the best thing for PvP until Tartarus. But Tartarus was too high of a level to beat because you'd easily face Exalteds at that level. But now you can't even face Exalteds anymore, so like, there's really no point in staying at Legendary, other than the fact that you're now like splitting the player base. So I don't know. I do level 80 PvP. Ice is busted with their gear. Oh yeah, because yeah, there's some equipment sets at level 80 that like crown sets that are pretty good. What's the Decathlon good for? It's good for the Decathlon decks, which for PvP those are extremely useful. Even for PvE, like the Ice Decathlon deck, that can help you do Scald Incendiate one-turn strategy on certain battles. And then it's also good for PvP, obviously, at lower levels because of the insane stats that they give at the higher levels. And then it's also good for the Decathlon pet. Probably the most useful thing for most people, in my opinion, is the pet. Great Generation 1 talents, great Generation 1 stats. All around a solid pet to have. Generation 1. Honestly, PvP is only good at max. I disagree because, I mean, it really depends. Like, the thing I see is a lot of people complain about Shadow Pips and how RNG they are. So, for a lot of people, they just don't like Shadow Pips being in PvP. So the easiest way to avoid Shadow Pips right now is doing PvP at lower levels. Until they, like, introduce a way for there to be max level PvP that you can do without shads, some people are just going to always stay at lower levels. And that's the reason why I stay at lower levels. I don't like Shadow Pips that much. Even with the new shadow rating system, they're still like super RNG. And also, like, at level 99, you have the only thing you're really missing out on that isn't a shadow spell is the Scion spells, which Scion spells are cool. They're amazing. Like, that's one reason why I still have max level wizards and I still might do max PvP on those wizards eventually. Because the Scion spells are, like, really, really cool. They're unique. They're not, like, brainless where, like, you know, you just always use Scion, but... Pet is good for a level 80 fire. So, PvP, PvE... Yeah, so are you doing PvP or PvE, and are you doing solo, or are you doing with a team? PvE... And are you doing it solo or with it, or like, are you questing with people? Solo, okay. Max stat, triple damage, double resist, and then socket a selfish talent that socket a mighty jewel, or have mighty manifested. So, but then you do PvP at level 90 without shadow magic. No, you do not. So the way they've actually changed the way PvP works now. If like when you get put in the tier, you get put in as an intermediate tier, which is no shadow magic, so it will only queue you up against people that have no shadow magic. And if you're the highest rank of your tier that's in queue right now, there is a chance that it might not be able to find you a match. And if it doesn't find you a match, then it will ask you first, like, you know, we cannot find a match within your tier. We found a match available that's at a higher tier. Do you want to accept it or no? And then obviously you're going to hit no because you don't want to face potentially a max level wizard. So for that right there, unless you press yes on that button, you will never have to face someone with shadow magic. That's the way PvP works now. which is the reason why a lot of people have been making 99 wizards, because now they can be at the highest level without having to do shadow magic. And without having to deal with Darkmoor gear as well, because it's not only shadow magic, it's also Darkmoor gear starts to get like really OP, because it's the only like good piece of gear, like Darkmoor slash Bone Smasher. With Tartarus, because there's no one specifically good gear set. Oh wow, okay. This is the bee dance.
Not bad moves for a wizard.
So you actually don't have shads at level 99 if you level your wizard properly. So you do all your quests until that quest where you get shadow pips, then you stop questing there, and then you do side quests to get to level 99 so that you can have access to morganthe here. I need to sell my TCs soon, or at least move them off this account. I could probably get rid of fire beetles really easily, and all these ice TCs because they're no PvP, so they're essentially useless. You think this boss cheats? We'll see. I'll play it normally. I don't think it's gonna have some crazy cheats. Has a lot of health though, so gotta be careful about that. I literally pulled like all my blades. I'll actually discard one of them. I see everyone uses Hades gear that gives resist. So yeah, you'll see a lot of people use that, but that's not necessarily always the best set. So like, you could mix and match different pieces because there's 4 different Tartarus gear sets. You could mix and match whichever one you want to use. And some people are also using bundle gear. So not all people are even using the Hades gear. Some people are using Crown's gear. So this fight is fairly difficult, really. He spams overtimes. Okay. We'll see. Does a lot of damage. Why do I not remember this fight then? You got 2 catch pieces in a row from Kalmar Raiders. Yeah, it always feels nice when you get 2 in a row. Try to get Scarecrow and enchant as fast as possible. I'll do that, but I mean, this doesn't seem too bad. Oh, okay, is that? I don't know, man. This doesn't seem too bad. I mean, it's annoying that I have to wait this long for all these overtimes, but this seems pretty normal. Ooh, what's this? Oh, so he does this every time you blade, I guess. Or maybe it's just every 2 rounds. So it's kind of like Cravenly is what it seems like. Dude, can I get my potent trap, please? I'm actually gonna discard this. I don't. Oh, I should have kept that other blade. He does it every other round no matter what? Oh, okay. It'll be bad when we're not... I disagree. Alright, watch this. So, unless I use a strategy where I rely on, you know, using the Scarecrow to heal back to full health, I don't think it's going to be any more difficult on any other school. So far, I haven't used Scarecrow. So far, I'm playing it like any other school would play. I'm just using blades and traps. Lots of them. Unless I get to a point where I heal back with Scarecrow, I should be fine. I should be fine to do it on any school, as a matter of fact. Even if I was a fire wizard and I had to have fire dragon, that'd still be fine because it's an ice boss. So the ice boss would boost, which would make up for the the damage being lower on Fire Dragon. Wait, did he just do shields? Yeah, he used shields. I mean, this might not kill now, so I guess this could be a situation where you could consider, you know, me having Scarecrow being kind of OP, but again, I'm gonna be using Satyr. Like, I could easily win this battle just by having, like, one Satyr with good incoming and outgoing healing would be more than enough on any other school. Boom. There we go. Any other school, I use that at attack all enemies hit. As long as I survived, even Storm Wizard at this level would have like at least 3,000 something health, and I tanked with 1,600. So even on a Storm Wizard, I would have had like a lot of health left. Did I just get a chipped pip? Excuse me, what is this? Why am I getting a 1% pip opal from a chrysalis battle? What? Wow. Okay. Okay then.
Who has come to see?
You're still not max? I began like a month after you and I got... Well, first of all, I'm soloing the game. You probably didn't solo the entire game. You probably had help when you got to like Darkmoor and things like that. And also, I took like a break from questing this series, so... And also, I'm not just questing on this account. This is... I'm trying to get Mega Snacks, I'm trying to get Couch Potatoes, I'm trying to get everything on this account. And I'm doing it all in one wizard without any outside help, so... Yeah. Also, I'm only playing 2 hours max each episode. So there's also that. I think my Cosmic Storm... Nah, no way. Your Cosmic Storm would easily do that, dude. You have like, what? Almost 200% damage. And you have like 6,000 health. Almost 7,000. How do you get the locking your item feature? You go here, you go to gameplay options 2, and you do backpack item lock right here. And you hit yes on that, and then you're good to go. What are your stats? 119 damage, 45 resist across the board, 15 accuracy, 4,500 health, 159 crit, 45 block, 2 pierce, healing, power pips. Power pips could go up. I just don't feel like using any socket things right now. Dude, Morganthe, one thing I know is Morganthe drops artisan socket wrenches like crazy. 100,000 XP, that's pretty nice. Z, what's Z? Oh, that's the... Yeah, I'm also trying to enjoy the game. I'm not trying to, like, speed run it. I'm trying to enjoy the game, and I'm also trying to focus on, like, soloing. Doing everything on my own. Z is the taking a picture thing, right? What are people saying Z about? We gotta spam Z and caramel. Is that... oh, because isn't there like photomancy or whatever in caramel? That's what I heard. I still don't get why this area gets so low in FPS. Oh, it's probably because of that, dude. I have particles all the way up. Alright, blue razor time. Let's see how many... let's see if we can get any pierce jewels in this battle. This used to be like the best place to get pierce jewels. Now it's not so great, but... because there's... well, it's because there's better alternatives. It's not like they decrease the drop rates or anything. Oops. I'm second, so I actually have to like blade like 4 times. Cause yeah, there you go. Tower shields, Legion shields. I'm probably gonna get Frost Gianted. Yep, there you go. Welcome to Ice. It's whatever. Just extra time that I need to spend. Whoops, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, Shadow Pip. I forgot. Yo, I have Shadow Magic. Dang, that took a while. I mean, to be fair, I don't have any Shadow rating, but... Caramel has 88. Well, Caramel and Polaris, keep in mind, those two, they're the first 2 worlds of a new arc. It's always best to keep new worlds at, like, a low number of quests, because... Or new arcs, and the first world of a new arc at a low number of quests. Wonder why you use Scarecrow and not Lulu? Because I don't have Lulu yet. I'm level 96. And Lulu TCs are 675. They do less than an enchanted Scarecrow. Game will die when the virus ends? I disagree. I mean, yeah, less people will play it, but you know, it's not gonna die when this thing goes away. Lulu TC is identical to no enchant Lulu. Wait, really? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure they updated the treasure cards as well. They definitely did. I literally had one the other day. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, you lose identical to, yeah, no enchant, yeah, sorry, my bad, I read that incorrectly. Yeah, I thought you were saying it was equal to enchanted Lulu. And also, like, Lulu teas aren't necessarily the easiest things to get, like, I'm not just gonna find them in the bazaar. It looks cooler, yeah, but it's slower, and, bro, I'm not, nah. Chill out, everyone. Chill out. I'm just gonna crit. This is easy. Yo, what's up, Icy? Welcome to the stream. Old Lulu was insane. Well, old Lulu was... Actually, the original Lulu was insane. The very first one. The one that did like 1,000+ base damage. That one was insane. But the previous version of Lulu, the one that did 830, it's exactly like this one because... Or it's only a little bit better than this one because this one you can fully enchant now. So, like before you could get to 1030 was like the max damage you could get to with Lulu. Now the max you can get to is 975. So it's not a huge difference. That's not the biggest problem, it was the time. You know, the time was the time was super long the first time. Like, it hit enemies individually, which was insane. Ra and Eric are Axe Breaker. True, true. Play it again. Do they have shields? No, they don't. Force loads a 15-second animation. Someone should make a video of like timing all the AoEs, all the main AoEs that people use in the game. What mount did you get for the budget run? Are you buying it with gold? Yeah, I have the Proud Line and I got it with gold. It was shortly after all the fishing stuff. Dude, the fishing stuff helped me out like crazy. It literally could not have come at a more perfect time. Maybe I should make a wizard, like a brand new wizard where I do fishing without the member benefit for fishing to see like how much slower it would be when I don't have all that freedom with free energy. Yeah, farming gold with fishing, it was actually crazy, especially when you had when it was a zero energy member benefit. Like, fishing is already the fastest way to get gold, and it's available to every level. So at every level, that's if you're at least like level, I think 15 or something, or maybe it's level 7. I don't remember. It's either level 7, 12, or 15. One of those two, or one of those three rather. Don't forget to wear your fishing gear. Well, the thing is, like, what do I spend my energy on, though? Here, let's see. How many pets? First of all, how many pet snacks do I have? 62 of each. Yeah, like, I don't really know what I spend my energy on, so I don't really think it matters. Because again, I need to do one more hatch. If I had a free Perot's potion already, but it's level 7. Oh, okay. Night Flame. More couch potatoes? Well, I don't... Okay, first of all, don't gift me a Perot's. Again, no freebies here. More couch potatoes. I mean, I don't have more couch potatoes. All the ones that I have are all planted. I guess if there is something I could do, I could make another plot, maybe. Another gardening plot. I just watched Quarren's fade reveal. Who's Quarren? Is he like a YouTuber or something? Seems the one you made are PvP focused. Oh, do I have a guide on building good PvE and PvP pets? Well, I mean, the pet copying guide I made, I didn't really talk about what are good pets necessarily. I talked about like how to get talents and stuff, which works for either PvP or PvE. So, he's a funny Wiz streamer. Oh, he's a Wiz streamer. Dude, wait, I don't know a funny Wiz streamer. I don't know who he is. I feel kind of bad now. Does he stream on YouTube or Twitch? I'm assuming it's YouTube. He streams on YouTube because I don't really like. I do check out like while I'm streaming. Like I usually sometimes like towards the end of the stream I'll look like if I want to raid someone I look to see like who's streaming Wiz. And I don't remember seeing anyone named that on Twitch. Oh, he's on Twitch? Wait, really? Dude, how do I not know who this is? I feel kind of dumb now. I'll probably check out his stream after today's stream. I just got it, unlucky. Yeah, I'll check him out after. Because I like to know who else is like playing the game. I don't want to draw too much, but I mean, nah, I might as well. Yeah, there we go. I should have slowly drawn. The extra reshuffle is a little bit annoying. He does Cosmic Death PvP. I mean, who doesn't do Cosmic PvP to be fair, but I'll check him out after. Apparently he did a face reveal. Dude, Wiz is popping off right now. A lot of people are watching Wiz on Twitch right now. Now we just need Blake and Sauce to stream, and then we need but if KI streams, like if it was a KI live, then like everyone would be watching KI live. But like for a non-KI live day, like there's a lot of people watching Wiz right now. You excited for Lulu? Yeah, but I mean, there's still a couple days left until I get Lulu. Okay. Does KI Live count as streaming Wiz? No, so yeah, not really, cause like everyone, like KI Live, like it's advertised to literally everyone on Wiz, and also that's like it's like the devs like talking about major like updates and stuff like that. So, well, they do put that as a game, but like. I want to know what the statistics are for how many gulchers are killed a day for couch potatoes. A lot, but it might still be less than Troubled Warriors, because Troubled Warriors are... If you're not a Death Wizard, you can easily AFK Troubled Warriors. But gulchers, if you're a Death Wizard, then you can just ship a Fool's, like, auto-clicker. Yo, what's up, Aeroplane? Welcome to the stream. And thanks for the follow as well. All right, bro. If he's still streaming after I finish, then you know, I guess I'll host him. XP kind of slow today. Like it took me, we're like an hour and 11 minutes in and I still haven't leveled up yet. And it's not like I was at like, you know, all the way at the beginning. I was like, you know, at least 2 bars in, I'm pretty sure. And even with this quest, I don't level up. So what you doing after budget today? We're farming, dude, we're farming Morganthe for sure.
Please tell the king that we fully support him. Of course. For Bastion!
And we're going to talk about Morganthe and everything that went on the last few days with Morganthe. And how absolutely frustrated I am. Keep in mind, I feel like the more I farm, the worse I feel about getting rid of my Morganthe Storm Amulet. Because like 2 weeks before they came up with this whole PvP update, I was farming Morganthe to get the Fire Amulet for my Fire and to get the Death Amulet on my other Death Wizard. And I would trash any amulet that I knew I wouldn't need because I wouldn't have a max wizard for that school on that account. And I actually had a Storm Amulet all along, but I trashed it. And that's 2 weeks before, like, you know, this whole PvP thing came out, or the PvP update came out. So if I didn't trash it, I would never have to go through any of this. But oh my goodness, I'll show y'all how bad it is. It's really bad. Took you 50. Okay, dude. It took you 15 runs to get the one. Bro, the amount of runs I've done, like, I've probably done 100+ runs of Morganthe at this point. 100+. And, I mean, I have a lot of amulets, just not the one that I want. Okay, this is an instance, right? Oh, no, it's not an instance. Okay. It's really weird when you have to walk all the way over here when it's not an instance. Getting the Morganthe Myth Athame was too difficult. I have plenty of Athames as well. I have all the school's rings, Athames. And I have all the school's amulets except for the Storm one. And I have so many copies of a lot of the other schools. Dude, I spent at least 12 hours yesterday just farming Morganthe. Like the entire day I was watching stuff on the side and I was farming Morganthe. And I did not get it. And I also spent 10k on the chest because after that many hours of farming you get kind of frustrated and you don't think about what you're doing. Next thing you know, 10k crowns down the drain. And I still didn't get it despite all those 10k crowns. I would normally control myself because like I wouldn't even spend more than 150 crowns on a chest. But this wizard, I'm trying to speed on it. Here's the thing though. I have every other school's amulet. So yeah, I have every other school's amulet. So, and I have multiple copies. So I'll never have to farm Morganthe again once I get the storm one because I'll have every other school's amulet. But it's just getting the storm one, man. I really wish I could go back in time and not sell that storm amulet. I watched the whole Shrek movie and only got the Morganthe ice amulet. Man, like, it's just, bro, it's just so bad. Dude. Oh man, I wasn't discarding fast enough. Darkmoor amulet is way easier than Morganthe. It is, but the thing is, like, for 99 PvP, like, Darkmoor is 100 plus, and I'm getting it for PvP. I just realized, though, that none of the Morganthe amulets give 3% pierce. All of them give 2% pierce. They all give 2 pierce, 3 resist, and they all give 30 block. And then they give different ranges of crit. So like balance gives 35. Every other school except life and storm give 40. And then life gives 42. Storm gives 45. And they give slightly different amounts of health. So storm gets 200. Ice gets the highest at like 220. And they all give the same sockets as well. And there's Amulet of Divine, which gives 200 health. But it gives 3 pierce and 3 resist. 45 crit. Sorry, 45 crit block. Or sorry, yeah. Wait. I think I'm doing this wrong. No, wait. I think it's. I think the crit is all 30 or. You know, I'm not even gonna try. Yeah, the block is 45, so the block is different. All of them. Crit for all of them, I'm pretty sure is 30. Maybe some of them is 35. I don't know. You know what? I'm just gonna stop talking about that amulets. I'll just show you what I have in 40 minutes. How close am I? Dude, I'm still not even leveling up. So, okay, maybe there are a little more than 4 days till I get to Darkmoor. Because I guess the XP is like slowing down a bit. I don't think I'm questing any slower today. I think the XP is just lower for the amount of questing that I have to do.
You recovered take the crown gems back to Bastion and use them to restore King Piet's throne. Give the king our regards.
Yeah, still like 80,000 more. 79,000 more XP. And this quest didn't even do it. Storm, Athens, and Road trying to go for the Stormy Amulet. Yeah, I don't know, dude. And like, not all of my, because I was doing team ups, but in a lot of the team ups, I was fighting teams that could easily do it in 3 or 4 turns.
Glory of the king's throne is
like if I was going the entire 12 hours only having a specific team and doing a guaranteed 2-turn strat with 4 people, but the problem is I'm not really going to find people that are willing to farm Morganthe with me for 12 hours. Because like odds are, like if someone really does need it, even then I'm not going to find many people that are willing to actually go 12 hours. Okay, first of all, people are celebrating a holiday yesterday, so they're probably with their family. And also, odds are if someone is willing to farm that much, they're going to end up getting their amulet. Because I know that I got very, very unlucky. I know the drop rates aren't bad. And, I mean, I was getting a lot of amulets. Like, I'll show you how many pages of amulets I have. And yes, I have multiple pages of amulets. Like, I was getting all the gear drops at a normal rate. It's just that I was always getting Like, I never got the 1 out of 7 chance each time I got an amulet to go my way even once. So I know I got very, very unlucky. Yo, Syrup, what's up? I'm doing alright today. A little upset about yesterday, about drop rates yesterday, but I'm doing pretty well. How are you doing? I'll be okay doing it. I mean, you don't have to. I don't want to, like, make anyone feel like they have to help me for 12 hours. Like, no one has to help me at all. That's why I've been using Team Up a lot. And I found, I mean, there's a lot of people that are, you know, pretty decent and are farming there. And, like, I don't mind doing 4 turns. Like, 4 turns is pretty good. It was kind of annoying doing the ones where it took them, like, 6 turns to kill. But I mean, like, when you're using Team Up, like, you kind of have to deal with that stuff sometimes. I was also trying not to split screen at all, because when you split screen, it's harder to, because then when I split screen, then, like, if I'm watching something on the right side, then I have to be focused on the game way more. Meanwhile, when I'm single screening, I only have to click 1 spell every turn. So I do 3 turns. That's when I'm a lone trio. Well, I can only have 2 accounts at a time when I'm doing it, because I can't use Michael Silver for them, obviously, for multiple reasons. 1, it's a solo account. 2, 3 reasons, actually. Solo account, everything has to be documented. And I'm not even there yet on this account. And then my brother's always playing on the other 2 accounts, so I couldn't use his accounts either. Some people can rotate when they have to go. I mean, yeah. The thing is, like, a lot of people are celebrating. I don't want to, like, I don't want anyone to, like, go away from, like, everyone should be spending time with their family yesterday. Everyone that's celebrating holiday, so I did it in, like, secrecy and, like, in privacy because of all that. Because I know if I announce it on Discord, there would be some people that want to help, which I really appreciate, but I also, like, you know, I want people to spend time with their families. Isn't Dragoon Amulet now the meta for Cosmic PvE? Yeah, it is. It is. So once I get there, I'm gonna be using the Dragoon Amulet. I could use the Uber one. Well, the thing is, it's either the executive ring or the director's ring. Whichever one gives the circle socket, that's like the best ring to use now in PvE. And it gives like it gives like 4, 5, 6 more damage than the Dragoon's ring. So it's better to use that, and also you get a ton of health. And, like, you also need the set bonus from Dragoon, excuse me.
You managed to get the venom? Well done.
I mean, yeah, I could just, you know, go to equipment sets and equip my energy set and then refill, but, like, there's really no point. Like, what do I can't spend my energy on anything. I'm not at that stage yet where I'm making the mega pet, so. What's a bedlam? It's like chaos. It means like chaos or something like that. That's because the day of chaos, which is the day of Darkmoor, is coming upon us. Yeah, I could use the Uber Amulet, but the thing is, like, the Dragoon equipment set is more useful than the extra stats you get from the Uber Amulet. And I think the Uber Amulet gives like 1 or 2% more resist, more health, more block. But I'd say like I think you get like 7% damage from the Dragoon set bonus. And you also get like, other stats too. It's not just, you also get accuracy, so all that stuff combined is probably better than the little bit of resist, health, and stuff I get, so. Also, you get a pretty nice AoE card with the Dragoon Amulet, so. 4-pip AoE. Oh, you're talking about PvP? I mean, even for PvE, it's probably better to use Dragoon. Oh yeah, level 97. True, true. Oh, another thing I'm gonna have to do, I also need to do crafting quests, because if I want to get the set resist rings, which is probably a good idea to have for Rattlebones to start using those, I need to do some crafting. So maybe I do have a few extra days to get more crowns. Don't need this many blades. Got 2 spell defying opals in like 10 minutes. That's very, very lucky. Good for you, man. Oh man, he stopped streaming. Oh my god, I just looked at the stream on Twitch, dude. It's so pixelated. Whenever like the camera moves around, it just gets so pixelated. And sadly, I mean, I could do something about it a little bit because I could just choose to upload at the right time instead of waiting until right before the stream, but make the Darkmoor stream episode 69. We're not going to get to... We're at day 67. There's no way I'm going to get to episode 69 by the time I get to... Unless I, like, you know, go 3 hours each episode, but... I'm in no rush to get to Darkmoor because I still need the boots. I don't think the bitrate's that bad. I mean, it's 2500 bitrate, and, like, when the camera, like, moves, it gets, like, really, really pixelated. Like right there, during the meteor strike spell, it got like super, super pixelated. And again, during the scarecrow spell, it also gets kind of pixelated. It just looks really bad, in my opinion. I don't know, it's kind of weird. We've all seen a meteor strike before. I mean, like, watch, when I do this, it's probably like super pixelated. Like, let me see what that looked like right there. Let's see. How pixelated does that look like? Yeah. It gets really pixelated for a second there. Yeah, the ideal bitrate would be 6,000 to 8,000. And then if anyone needs to lower the quality, they can, which I can't guarantee that unless I'm a partner, but I'm pretty sure I'll have transcoding available most of the time, though. Like right now, I know I have it available. I can personally adjust the quality. The one thing I can't really do much about is getting faster upload speed. I know for a fact they've actually been lowering it over the last few years. I remember it used to be 20 upload speed, which if I had 20 upload speed, that would be more than enough for me to stream with. I could easily go 8,000 bitrate and still have like plenty of like whatever bandwidth or whatever left. I forgot to replace cleanse charms, although I do think I carry extra cleanse charms compared to everything else, because that's the thing I end up needing most. 20 upload is crazy. I mean, it's plenty enough for streaming. Because for 1080p 60, you don't really need much higher than 8,000. Like, at that point, it's like diminishing returns. Oh, again, I should slow down with... But I should be fine, because 3,600 with Scarecrow, I can't get Frida now. I don't need more blades, so... I don't need feints for this battle. Bedlam? Yeah. A day of craziness. You got 15 couch potatoes in 2 days. That's not bad. How much time do you farm every day? You farm a secret tunnel? Well, secret tunnel is like if you want to have a decent chance at couch potatoes, but you also want to get things like universal jewels, stuff like that. Oh, by the way, y'all, I have some great news. I got peanut butter. I woke up this morning, I just saw the peanut butter there, and I was so happy. One time you grind gulches for 8 hours and got like 32. That's like 4 every hour. I guess that seems kind of average, you know? Peanut butter is incredibly based. Yes, it is. Peanut butter is based. Eight hours farming. Dude, try 16 hours of fishing. Try that, dude. See, the thing is with farming, you can just click spells. With fishing, you gotta actively like manage your hook. How did I do that, dude? How did I go sick? I mean, to be fair, I took some breaks here and there, but wow. Also, think about it this way. Yeah, it's 8 hours of farming for 32, but if you do 8 hours for 2 days, you pretty much have a full plot right there. 2 days of farming, if you spend a lot of time, if you truly like grind it, you can get pretty much a full plot, and a full plot is huge. I have a full plot, and I don't even have a full plot actually. I have 51, and I still have so many, or I still have so many mega snacks. You shouldn't be proud. No, I'm not proud. I'm just saying that, like, if anyone's tired of 8 hours of farming, keep in mind, I went 16 hours of fishing, and I didn't even get it in the end.
Deliver the remedy.
Oh my goodness, Devin, please feel better. Feel better, man. Oh no, oh no.
Divim's form is cold, and there is a long dark moment where nothing happens.
Oh, he's alive. Pog you. Hello? Can I exit? Game? Wizard101? I mean, it's a nice loading screen. Whoever did the artwork on it is very talented. I wish I had the skills, but I would like to play the game. That would be fun. Dude. Oh, there we go.
Well done, Spellbinder.
Actually, I should be careful about, like, even humming anything. Apparently, like, they're trying to get some legislation passed that can get you arrested for accidentally playing 2 seconds of DMCA stuff on Twitch. Very fun. Very nice that some of the people that make laws are so out of touch.
Spellbinder, what word do you have?
Calamar Raiders are good. You got 2 within 5 battles. I mean, you got a little bit lucky, but I guess they're not bad. I should do an experiment with those as well. I did an experiment with Gulchers. I did an experiment with Troubled Warriors. The thing is, like, and the problem is, I don't. Oh wait.
Dyings. I do not think even you, the Milanos, help.
I guess I was speeding through the storyline too much, and I missed the part where she discovers that I'm on the good side, and she also reveals she's on the good side. I wonder what you got gifted. I got gifted these things. I've not gotten gifted anything else, and these things will never be opened because I said no gifting.
Do you have a plan?
Calmar. Well, I mean, Gulchers are also death. They only have like 15% resist, so I don't even have to worry about the fact that they have resist. If you're when you're farming any high level world mob, they only have 15% resist to their school, and then bosses only have 40% resist. At least like most like bosses have only 40% resist. They exist in gift limbo. True. All right, back to Tyrion Gorge. A lot of streamers are disabling clips and VODs on their channels because of that. I mean, thankfully, like, from the beginning, I haven't played any copyrighted stuff. Except for, like, Crab Rave, but, like, Crab Rave, like, I'm pretty sure the actual owners of that are, like, perfectly okay with streamers. So, as long as, like, the owners, like, themselves are, like, okay with streamers playing stuff, it's all good. But that's it. I haven't played any, like, copyrighted stuff at all. If I could give see even if I did get gifted the narwhal, it would be less it'd feel less satisfying, because if I truly fished for it and got it, that would be the best thing, right? Dude, if fishing comes back, I might do another like crazy long stream. Ooh, I almost got pulled there. I'm surprised I didn't get pulled. I'm almost in Fort RACHIAS.
Milanos. We need to drive out the Umbra Legion's forces from the Milanos Tower.
What is the Wiz music becomes copyright? Well, there's this like general like understanding between streamers and like YouTubers and video game developers that, you know, like it's okay to use all the content. I mean, this game technically belongs to the developer, but there's like this general understanding that, you know, like without this kind of content, that you couldn't have as much exposure. But I guarantee you that all these DMCA people that are making these laws, they're gonna try to, like, if people don't, like, you know, start like fighting back against like some of the stupid regulations, their end goal is to like basically like not allow you to be able to stream any of this stuff. Like at some point, like, you know, they're gonna give you the death penalty for wanting to stream a video game. If they truly got their way, they'd probably try to do something like that. I mean, they want to send people to jail. There are some people that want to send people to jail for accidentally having like up to even 2 seconds of DMCA content. Like, that is absurd. If people are willing to do that, like, they'd probably like introduce capital punishment towards something like this. Maybe that's extreme, but I think jail time is also extreme. Like, back in the day, you used to be able to use DMCA stuff as long as you fully give credit to the original owner and like don't really like monetize it or whatever. You used to be able to like freely use DMCA stuff. Now you can't even do that.
Those bane tails let me down.
And guess what? With all this DMCA stuff, the people that actually created all the music, created all that stuff, they don't even benefit from it. Like, the whole law is designed to like help some other third party, not the person that made it, not the person that's trying to use it. Like, instead of following, what is this saying? Like, instead of following the spirit of the law, they're just following the letter of the law. Is that the saying? Instead of lazy DMCA laws, they should actually investigate and differentiate between accidental and malicious uses of copyrighted music. Exactly, dude. Yeah, this is the part where you grow big, because I think this is right before Fort RACHIAS. Oh, this game, the membership price is ridiculous. It is a little high. I agree with that. Oh, I have Devim again. I forgot. I have extra damage. Extra pep that you can get at... Oh my goodness, you actually I just find it funny that you talked in text chat talk. Extra pep deck that you can get at 95. There is, but I'd have to farm for it, and I don't really think it's... I mean, I can look up to see like what level you get it at. Let's see. I know for a fact you don't get at the Storm and the Balance Triangle decks you get at Morganthe, but... Well, the thing is, like... I don't think I have enough accuracy quite yet to use that, because I'm at 15% accuracy, but that's with... Actually, no, if I had a better jewel, then I could easily use that. Hold on. 1 second, let me check that out. Oh, this is a Storm boss. Let me use a weaker blade first. Okay, let's see. Wizard101 Chrysalis Gear. Final Bastion. No. Here, let me look at this. Wizard101 or Morganthe Gear Guide Final Bastion. Because I think I looked up Morganthe Gear Guide and then it just showed like, you know, Chrysalis Gear Guide in general for like dropped stuff. Because it's not just from one boss that you get everything. Chrysalis school specific stuff. Does it show the decks? No, it only shows the Athame amulets. Deck of Shadow Lightning. Let's see what other bosses drop the Deck of Shadow Lightning, and then like try to see if those bosses drop the decks for other schools as well. Alright, Santa Muerte. Let's see what Santa Muerte drops. Decks. Deck of Shadow Heart. Or Shadow Web and Shadow Heart. Shadow Web is myth, Shadow Heart is life. So... let's see what Tree Root drops. Deck of Winter Shadows, and Charge Shadows, that's Ice and Fire. So let me see if I can find, let's see, Sun Darkling, what do you drop? Deck of, what's the death deck called? Let's see, Tamulus and Archmagus Loren.
Only the Shadow Queen was privy.
Deck of Sinister Shadows Triangle, okay. So, this deck for Triangle Socket is dropped by Archmagus Lorcan from Galleries and from the normal one, and I don't fight him until... Where is he? He's in the Hive, so never mind. I don't fight him until after Darkmoor anyways, so there's no point in having one. Unlucky.
And even from here, you think you can hear an answer.
Oh, Balor drops it? Really? I guess the wiki doesn't have everything. Wizard101, Balor Broken Fang. Balor Broken Fang. He's in Sardonyx though, and by Sardonyx I'm already at Darkmoor. So yeah, big boy. Yeah, Michael Silverflame, big boy now. I guess I'm at Fort RACHIAS now. Yo, what's up, Scothero? 2% damage deck there is, but again, like, it's not really worth it in my opinion, because they're like, it's kind of like wands, except it's even more like, you know, like there's no reason to get it, because like wands, again, like you don't need an upgrade from Skyr and Hasta. The stat upgrade you'll get is not that extreme for how difficult it is to get like a better wand.
I think they heard you.
All right, Fort RACHIAS. Move to cover.
Quickly, inside, now!
Storming the fort. How's questing going? It's going alright. We're in Chrysalis, so there's not like a whole lot to say about it other than, you know, it's very grindy.
I never expected to see inside.
Alright, Gloom Dances. Oh, I'm out of cleanses. I need to refill my TCs. I'll do it after. Most tedious world took 2 days? Yeah. I mean, I'm only doing 2 hours a day, so. I think it's pretty fair. Think about how much value you get in a month of playing for only $10. That is true, I guess. But like, the thing is, like, yeah, you get a lot of value, but for some people, like, that's too much. Like, a lot of people probably can only afford to even play video games like 30 minutes to an hour a day, depending on like what your situation is. And for some people, they can't even play it every day. So like, it's truly worth it if you take advantage of every aspect of it and you're playing like crazy. But not all people are doing that. Are you letting high level characters help you farm Darkmoor? So I'm actually not going to be farming Darkmoor except for the Athame. I'm literally only going to be farming the Athame from Darkmoor because I'm already going to have the Crocopatra and Bone Smasher stuff going into Darkmoor. Here's the thing, and here's where it could actually take us extra days to get to Darkmoor. So if it takes me a really long time to get the Bone Smasher gear and the Crocopatra gear and it takes multiple episodes, then I have extra days to get more crowns. Obviously, I hope I don't have to have like a bunch of 2-hour episodes where I'm literally just farming for Crocopatra duels and I'm farming for Rattlebones duels and then farming the dungeons as well to try to get the pieces of gear, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Ooh, look at that. That's a juicy Polish Piercing Ruby. Fire could be our next school, so definitely locking that super fast. We have 3 Pierce Jewels. If I could get a Death one soon, that would be really nice, but for the Death ones, what I'm going to probably have to end up doing is... Yeah, actually, there's a decent amount of farming I have to do. Oh no, I did not mean to get caught up in a battle. So, like, I have to get health jewels, which means I need to do tourneys probably. I need to do a lot of farming for Pierce Jewels. I need to make sure I get the full Bone Smasher set. I need to farm for... I don't need to farm for Rattlebones duels. I already have plenty of them. Remember, I farmed Rattlebones that day to try to get a Master Duel. And I got like almost 2 pages of Exalted duels before I got a single Master Duel. But I'll need a lot of Crocopatra duels. And Crocopatra is harder to farm. Especially since I have to do it all solo, it's going to be even harder. Because I know when I was doing it on Eric Shadowblade, I farmed with like 4 people. But I won't be able to do that with this character. Because I'm trying to solo it at all. Because that's one of those things where I really should not be... If I farm with other people, then I'm going to be using other people's duels. And again, I did say I did not want to use other people's duels. Farm Mirror Lake, this boss cheats. Like, he's like Belloc, really? I think I do. I believe you on that because I do remember a boss having similar cheats, but his cheats aren't as bad as Belloc, though. Like, I don't think he does as much damage as Belloc. If I get freed, that would be really unfortunate. Okay, no. Good thing I didn't get freed. Although I could get Rod, which is just as bad. Oh, no, that's an ice mob. His boss drops a good PvP pet, really? Oh, this guy uses it... Oh, so he just used Tempest. Okay, so if he has less pips, it actually doesn't matter. Also, he does it at the end of every turn, instead of doing it at the beginning of next turn, which... I guess that's kind of nice. Yeah, this is nowhere near as bad as actual Belloc, though. This is Belloc on a budget. Best way to get Pink Dandelion? Farm BT Arena in Crocotopia. That's the best way to get it. Walmart Belloc, true. Dollar store Belloc, more like it. Walmart Belloc would be Belosh, because Belosh still uses Raw, but it's a really weak version of the... It's not like a super high damaging Raw. This guy is actual dollar store. Belloc. Farming Croc duels would take forever solo, that is true. Hopefully I get kind of lucky. I mean, if I do one full 2-hour stream of just doing Crocopatra, I feel like I could easily get at least like 10 to 15 duels, and I feel like I could probably get the Crocopatra hat in that many duels. Be careful how you talk bad talk bosses, they may come back to haunt you. I mean, that one boss that did 2,000 damage to me out of nowhere last stream, that was kind of crazy, but He drops a piranha pet that's PvP only? Oh, interesting. Feel bad for Fire Wizards trying to solo this. I mean, it doesn't seem too bad. You just have to prism, right? I don't think he has any cheats against prisms. I keep forgetting I have Devim, so I probably don't need the third feint. 2 feints and 2 blades is probably enough with Devim. The health is kind of low. Well, I mean, Storm has even lower health, so I don't think it'd be too bad. You know where I can get non-crown energy gear? You can get it from the guy outside the arena in Unicorn Way. Do tournaments to get arena tickets. Once you get like 1,000 arena tickets, you should have enough for the full set. And it gives you a total of plus 24 energy. And it also gives you fishing luck, which is nice. And then on top of that, make an energy pet so that you can use your energy on gardening and then have more energy left over. And then you can also, if you're level 100 plus, you can farm Darkmoor. Aphrodite battle, you get a plus 10 energy wand, and then you can also get an energy athame and an energy ring. So, and usually that ends up being enough energy to get to 138, so you can have a full 69 plot without having to like stagger out planting them at all. So it's pretty nice. All right, yeah, that's enough to kill. Angus, Pogger Champions. Thank you so much for the 100 cheers, Angus. Really appreciate it.
I can't take the...
What a vile creature.
Alright, time to use the lever. I struggled when I first fought him. I think for that battle, if you have good enough resist, it shouldn't be too bad. And if you do have low resist, then you can always pack like a heal.
So far, so good.
A single heal can go so far in helping you with some solo battles.
Those black bolts and make your way inside. I'll guard your back.
I'll have to fight these guys anyways. So long as it's become easier with the update, I'm critting everything as an ice. Well, it's become faster. I don't know that it's become easier. Maybe it has because you block or you don't get crit on as much, but I'd say it's become faster. And for schools that like had very low damage where you had to use more TCs and stuff, I guess in that sense it's become easier. Did they lift the damage cap? I'm still getting back into the swing of things. Somebody said 2 million with a Lulu. Yeah, so apparently they did with the recent update, they did increase the damage cap to 2 million. That's what I've heard. Someone did Firecat 2 million on Reddit? Okay. Yeah, so yeah, the damage cap... Wow, that's toxic, dude. Well, hope I crit here. Feels bad. Going second. Unlucky. Minions watch too much PvP. True. They watch too much of Eric using Leviathan in quick matches. Goliath 8k Warlord, number 1 on leaderboards. Oh yeah, this is where I have to go to a bunch of metamorphosis chambers. Fort RACHIAS is pretty lengthy, from what I remember. Anyways, these last 2 metamorphosis things will probably be the last 2 things of this. Oh, double boss battle, fun times. So I'm not going to use any. Oops, I did not mean to get rid of a scarecrow there, but I mean, this battle is going to be kind of rough because I'm going to be relying on a lot of blades, but at the same time, the myth guy could use earthquake. So yeah, it's going to be kind of rough. We'll see how it goes. I think 5 blades should be enough.
Got my duelist ring last night, but Joe, I have to make a decision. 7 chance to fail Pip or 7 to fizzle.
I would definitely go with the 7% chance to fail Pip, because I mean, unless you use infoul a lot, I feel like the 7% fizzle chance is going to lose you a lot more battles than the 7% Pip fail chance. Because like first of all, what school are you? What school are you doing PvP on? What level are you doing PvP on? Earthquake possible, yeah. Storm 140. I mean, yeah, I would definitely go with the. Well, I mean, 7%. So is the 7% fizzle chance for the 35% accuracy spells for like the shadow spells and like the new spells, or is that just for the like base fizzle? Because in that situation, I'd definitely make sure you get your accuracy up, because then you have a higher fizzle chance for certain spells. I would definitely go with accuracy though. Regardless of what your answer is, I would still probably like say accuracy is the best way to go. I'm not going to be using feints. I'm going to keep that reshuffle. I'm probably going to get earthquaked at some point. Okay, I'd rather get Medusa than get earthquaked. Yeah, it's a 2-round stun, but I don't want to lose my blades. Shadow spells, 2% for regular. I mean, in that situation, actually, it might not be bad to have the 100% power pips, but the thing is, like, a lot of people have, you know, not 100% power pips, and like, I don't know. I mean, there are some odd pip spells you use in the storm. You use Catch of the Day, you use Scion, you use what else do you use? I mean, actually, because there's Rustalka, which is an even pip spell. I mean, it doesn't matter which blade I use that on. I'm stunned anyways, so. Plot twist, Medusa, then Quake. We'll see, man. Can you just, like, spam hits on me? Okay, that's very good. Okay, yeah, keep it up. I like that. Accuracy is more important because you can always play around not having. Yeah, that's true. I feel like that's true. Yeah, you should always focus accuracy before you focus pips. Even if you have galvanic field, I would probably focus accuracy before pips. Balance is the hardest solo school. It's between balance or fire, I think, personally. All right. I believe I have 2 more death blades that I can use, and then I should hit. Yeah, I have this, and then I have a 45 blade. I'll discard 1 reshuffle. I know I carry 2. I guess I can discard this as well. Okay. Well, unless I get stunned, I'm guaranteed to be able to hit without being earthquaked because of that fail pip. Because I have 3 pips next turn. Even if he passes, uses nothing the turn after that, he'll have only 5 pips. Yeah, there we go. 5 blades. I mean, I think I'll still need a crit. But that's a good amount of blades. Ice isn't hard, but it's painfully slow, so fire is more fun. Well, yeah, fire is probably going to be kind of fun to solo, but I think it is also a little bit hard to solo, maybe. Alright, use another keeper anyways. Dude, this 45 resist is so nice. I'm in a double boss battle right now, and I've taken, like, very little damage. Pierce enchants are meh when you have 44 pierce. I mean, it depends, like, because then you, like, your hits through shields would do a ton. Did I crit? I'm pretty sure I crit that. Yeah, that did a lot of damage. I definitely crit that. Maybe for this battle, I would bring, like, I'd probably trap stack in the future, because facing a myth is just so scary. Especially from second like that, dude. Alright, but let me restock the death blade that I used. And yeah, that's all I did. You have tier 3 reindeer knight and it's still annoying to quest. Life is 1 tier below death in the solo realm. Well, I'd say it's the same. It's at least at the same tier. But personally, I think it might be more effective. Like, death is easier to solo, but I still think life is more effective.
Other horrors will this place throw at us. Let's find out.
HDMI cord to come in the middle so you can do dual monitor. I don't even use HDMI. My main monitor is a display port, and then my secondary is like
now, what do we
DVI.
way to get to those stairs.
A DVI-D port. But anyways, we are done with the metamorphosis chamber. Again, today we I guess the only thing we really accomplished was leveling up to level 97. So kind of a filler episode. And I mean, I guess we made it to Fort RACHIAS. I guess that's gonna be the title of the video. But for those of you watching this on YouTube, I do stream this live at twitch.tv/ferric. Every single day of the week except Friday, and then I do upload the episodes 24 hours later most of the time.